All right, guys. So if you're on this video, that means that you've finished reading the article and you've also finished annotating annotating it as well. So once you're done, I need you to come back to the Jamboard annotating activity on Canvas, and there's going to be a submit button, okay? Right here, where my cursor is. Make sure that you come back and you click on submit. That way I receive your work. All right. So once you're done with annotating and you've clicked submit, you're done with the article. Let's go ahead and review what you read, or the most important points. So ultimately, we were trying to learn what molecules our cells needed in order to function properly. So we needed glucose, amino acids, and oxygen. So we get glucose from starchy foods, such as pasta, breads, stuff like that. We get amino acids from protein-rich foods such as eggs and chicken, fish. So if you're eating protein-rich foods, eventually that protein is going to break down into amino acids. And then, of course, we need oxygen from air in our cells. So those are three molecules that you read about within this article, okay? And that's what I want you to take away from it, that ultimately our cells do need to get a hold of these three molecules, and there's different ways that you can get it. So our glucose comes from starchy foods, our amino acids comes from protein-rich foods, and our oxygen comes from air, okay? So now that we've covered that, I want you to go on to the last part of the lesson. It says that there's a quiz, but don't worry, this is not a quiz. This is more of an exit ticket. So I want you to answer this quiz question, and I want you to tell me your response to this question. So this question is asking us, a student thinks that the human body only works properly when cells are getting molecules from food and molecules from air. Is the student correct? So I want you to read through the question once more, and then I want you to read through the answer choices. As you read through the answer choices, I want you to eliminate any obviously incorrect answers. Once you eliminate any obviously incorrect answers, then I want you to start looking for the correct answer, okay? So go ahead and eliminate those obviously incorrect answers first. The reason you're answering this question is because I wanna get a gauge of what you learned after reading that article. So go ahead and answer this question, and then once you're all done, you finished the lesson for part one, okay? So once you're done with this lesson, feel free to move on to lesson 1.2, part 2, and I'll see you in that lesson as well.